Good evening, and thanks for joining me. So, in tonight's stream, I'll be doing some more Forza 5 until Forza 6 comes out. Kind of running out of things to do in this game anyway, so it'd be nice to have something new to do. But tonight we're going to be looking at the season events for the Drift Chevrolet. And once done that, there's a couple of event labs, and a few odds and ends, and then we'll do some more accolades. Well, actually, we're going to start with some accolades, I think, but let's have a quick gander. So, we need to earn 6 stars at drift zones with Matt Field's Chevrolet. I think this is a C6 Corvette. I don't know, I'm not terribly good on my American drift cars, or even my American cars. What else we got? Visit the stadium. Oh, of course, there'd be the drift arena in there now because the seasons have changed. Equip a red suit. Yeah, I'll get around to that another time. Roaring to go. Add an ultimate burnout in a Peugeot, Holden, or HSV. In a drift arena. Okay. Win a drag race. Okay. We got the free event labs. Sorry about the slight pause there. Cat was deciding to throw herself around the living room for some unknown reason. Frog in the well. Okay, so we've got to throw a small British sports car off of stuff. That shouldn't be too challenging. And take some screenshots on one of the drift zones. That's the one just south of the stadium, I think. Okay, so so first up, we are up this end of the map because there's a drift zone there, and there is a drift zone there. And if we go to accolades, where is it? Drift zones. I believe we have. I go to East Coast Drift Zone in this car. 3 stars at the polytunnels and Camino del Montana drift zones within 2 minutes. What I'm going to attempt to do now. What else we got here? Ranchero, BMW. That's Matt Field's original car before he got the Corvette. It's also in the game. Hillsides is. It rings a bell. Why does it ring a bell? Okay, we'll have a look at that bit later. Okay, we'll start with this one. So just snipers around this corner. What I need to do for 3 stars on this one.
You have arrived at your destination.
Peacefully, it's taken off my map marker. I kind of need that, otherwise I get lost.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
That should be good enough. Okay, so what do we have to do next in this car? And 10 ultimate drift or e-drift skills. Okay, so what was the other drift zone we needed? Was East Coast. Should be able to do that wandering over there. Then again, the one we needed to do the screenshots on, I think is just down the road. Where was it? Los Campos is that one. Okay, let's see. I wonder what he's doing. Check. Is ultimate. So that's a drift that lasts for over 3 seconds.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Most of these roads are not really good for that. Easiest place to get the ultimate drift zones is Joined Up Lake at the north of the map. Well, there are a couple of fields that are quite good for it. So we need to take a photograph of Stargaze. Okay. Hello there.
Turn
You join
around.
me just as I'm doing the challenges for this car. So, ultimate. So I want to go. Where is it? There.
400 yards, turn right.
I think in terms of getting the ultimate drift experience.
Turn right.
I may have to resort to some misbehaviour in the field somewhere. The last couple. Tends to be the most effective way of doing
Turn
those.
sharp left. Turn sharp left.
I might be able to get fuel over here. That's convenient. I'm not here. Have a car out the way for me. Okay, I think that was all 10. Just quickly check. It is. So, earn 100,000 points at a drift zone within 2 minutes in the Corvette. Okay. The score on this one, 130 for 3 stars. Okay, so should do
At
this.
the roundabout, take the second exit.
This is quite a nice drift car. It's not really used it that much in the past.
In
Probably
400
should,
yards,
because most people have it
turn
after
left.
after this week's season events.
Turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Okay. Okay, so that's another one ticked off the list. Okay, so festival playlist, and that's everything done for this car. We've got visit the stadium. Missed. Ooh. You just have to turn the heating off, get a bit tad warm in here. So where are the event labs? I should have probably checked that first, because otherwise I'll end up driving past them. Event labs. Okay, we got. Okay, that's kind of useful. We have to go there for one anyway. And one's over there. Thought I had to go to the hotel for another reason. Can't remember. Okay, so I guess one's at the Event Lab Island. So, what cars we got there? Retro sports cars. Okay. And the event's called for us to... And a drift skill in a Peugeot Holden or HSV. Oh, it's ultimate burnout skill. Oh, okay, that's a bit easier. I have the Holden for that. Okay, so let us... do I stay with this car or do I go to something else? Retro sports car. Let's go with a new car. And what was the class? B. Oh boy. Okay. Retro sports cars, class B. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I've got to tidy up the Mazda folder in here. So many experimental cars, and I can't remember what's good and what isn't good. One with a black bonnet. I think. Clips was for a PR stunt. Ooh. Ah. What we got? I think the best option is going to be a Skyline. I haven't driven this one in a while. I was put together for this car was put together for a race event some time back. I think it was street racing originally set up for.
You have arrived at your destination. In 400 yards.
So once we've done the various event laps.
Turn left.
Oh, I've got to do the treasure map
In
thing.
200 yards, turn left.
I'm going to go back and do a few
Turn
more
left.
of the
In 200 yards, turn right.
danger signs. Down to 3 of those.
Turn right.
The danger sign accolades. So the 3 of those left. There's
At the
also
roundabout,
one.
take the second
I have
exit.
one accolade in the skills section still outstanding, which we'll have a quick look at. So I think I can use that to tick off the one where you have to win drag zone. The accolade I'm chasing them skills is you have to travel past classic cars 25 times. And a year and a half in playing this game, I've done it 4 times. So I've been popping into drag strips and gradually working that number down to a more manageable level. So currently it sits at 24. I need to do it one more to get the accolade. It's cool. Looking at the drones,
In 400
seeing that at
yards,
night time with the
turn sharp
drones
left.
dancing around is very cool. Okay, so
Turn sharp left. Turn left.
let us carefully make our way round the stadium to
Turn
a
left.
destination. See what this event lab has to offer.
You have arrived at your destination.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Skyline. Try and remember, there is another car in amongst all those bees that's nearly as good as this. I think Honda, all-wheel drive Honda I got set up, it's almost as quick as this. I think when I tested them, it comes down to a few seconds difference across 3 different races. This one being just a touch faster. Okay. Ooh. Okay. One of the problems with these event labs, I end up sightseeing too much on the first lap. Basically starting with my own set, it's kind of interesting in what others are doing. And this is like a work of art. Somebody spent a lot of time building this track. Little freelance. Getting the urge to deviate off the track and try and run over the little red dragons I'm seeing everywhere. And how far we got? Another lap. somebody's trying to get my attention in the background. I think my cat wants out. So at the end of this lap, I'm going to have to quickly run off and let her out. Corner. Let's keep it down to finish line. It's a very nice track. I do like this one. Little dragon driving the tractor. Nice touch. So there's so many nice touches in this one. That is very nicely made, man. Of course, or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, I like that one. That's very nice. Oh, well, I should be back in just a second. Please bear with me. Where's that 51 on? Come on. Okay, so that's one cat turfed out into the rain. I'm sure she'll have a lot of fun. So, I'll say I've got some nice paintworks on. And they want a t-shirt. Lovely. So, I needed to do a burnout in, I believe a HSV was appropriate. Has to be an ultimate burnout. I go a bit further away from the entrance than I thought I was. Wrong way there. Okay, so we are now at the Dragon's Den, and I have to do a ultimate burnout. Okay, tune for that particular car is in Hot Wheels vid from a few months back. So I need to do drag strip. Do I want to use that one or do I want to go to that one? Ideally I want to use this drag strip. So let us go here. A800 Modern Rally or Rally Monsters. Ooh. A800.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn right.
Actually, what a choice. Which car should I go? 5400. Oops. Oh, I think I might be driving a car with slick tyres. Not the best move in the wet.
In 400 yards, turn
Persia.
left. Turn left.
Decisions. So why I deliberate my actions? What have we got coming up next week for videos? We've got a load of speed zones for Chinese cars. In fact, I think Lincoln Co cars. A couple of speed zones, speed traps for TVRs. Race events, we have the one with the new tune for me. It's a Nissan Warrior.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Should be quite good fun.
Turn left.
Where are you taking me? Do you know? See satellite stuff. What else have we got for that one? Now, I'm going to have to check my notes. We've got week 3. Oh, week 2. So we've got TVR, speed traps. I've got some Nissan racing. What else have we got here? Retro saloons. Got an interesting car for that one. So yeah, the Nissan Titan. Should be interesting. And got Volvo racing in Hot Wheels and World's Fastest. We've got this Volvo racing in the Rally DLC, and then the World's Fastest in Hot Wheels. The World's Fastest feature have loads and loads of options there, but it's only A800. Kind of limited to a few old cars. We also had everybody's favourite race on that one, which is Ram's Head. I have a tune I'll make might work in that particular course. Seems to be the thing about Hot Wheels, is like find a car that can win on Ram's Head, and you've found a car that can win anywhere.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Kind of annoyed. This is meant to be the wet season, but I have yet to see any thunderstorms.
Turn right.
Currently chasing an accolade where I need to take a photograph of a classic car in a thunderstorm. Ever since I saw it on the list, I have not seen a single thunderstorm, apart from the one in the Rally DLC, but that doesn't count, typically. So, come back. There we go. So, see, lots of squiggly lines with this one. He's going to show us a preview of it? No. When it previewed it, there's lots of squiggly lines. I'd like to use this car more, but I've yet to find a good tune on that one. Hoonigan is just a win everything car. So, I think it's going to go with Peugeot. I do like this little Peugeot. It is so much fun. Been doing quite a few videos over the last few months. Ooh, okay. Looks quite a pretty, the map. Where's everybody else? Am I not racing any other cars? Oh. Kind of difficult to have a race when there's no other traffic around. nice layout. This looks quite pretty. I think I picked the right car for this. Where am I going? Get another jump. Very nice, twisted pillar things. Very interesting. Two laps, okay. Those jumps are a bit close. If I'd been going any slower, there would have been a come a cropper there. Almost made a bit of a mess there, but hold it together. Section I've got units. Okay, that was interesting. Again, another very nicely made racetrack. Very artistically put together. Okay, so... and we got a wheel spin. I've got lots of wheel spins. Lots of wheel spins. So... to the drag strip. No, to the airfield even. To the drag strip of the airfield. And let's put down I go there. And I pressed the wrong button. Oh well. Didn't really want to teleport here, but being as we did. So, we have accolades. We've got, where is it? Skills. There we go. Triple pass combos in any classic racing car. So we need a classic racing car. I'm probably going to use a old Jag for this. Classic racers. Okay, so we enter the event. We go solo, create a blueprint, and we want to go custom, new Jaguar, and yes, okay. Okay, it's a very simple ways to get this achievement. It'll spawn in a whole load of cars that are all identical, and they'll all take off down the drag strip in a line. And at some point you'll overtake them, and because you're overtaking 8 cars at once, you get your triple pass combo. Or you could just do it naturally in races, but like I say, in 18 months I've done it 4 times. Okay, so that's that one ticked off the list, and when we get to the end we'll win a drag race and tick the other event off the list. You can pretty much use any classic car for that, you don't need to use the Jag. You'll still get the same results, they'll all spawn in the same and you'll just overtake them at some point. And that, I think, was my last skills accolade. So, a couple left on the danger sides, which we'll look at next, and maybe do some drift zone ones after that. But in the meantime, I can wear a red suit. I think not. So let's go to that event lab and then we'll do the treasure hunt. So for the danger sign accolades, I think I need to do a bit of a tuning session on a Celine. Is it Celine? I don't know, it's one of the rare cars. Got to do one on an Ultimate. I might be able to use an existing Ultimate tune. And there was another one I had to do. I'm sure there's 3 in there. I can't remember what the third one is. Oh well, we'll find out in a minute. Okay, so Butterfly Tunnel Run in modern sports cars. Decisions. Ooh. Do kind of like the SLK. Very nice car, very handy. This one we'll be seeing more of later in the month. So I can't use that one or any of its twins. The Eagle, it just feels like a bit of a cheat car. That one always does really well. Z4. Too many Audis. Let's go with the Quattro. Very, very similar tune to the one I use or one I used to use doing the I forget what they're called now, the Rivals videos. Very simple setup, nothing terribly flash. I think exhaust, different intake, gearbox, wheels, tyres, and suspension. Okay, let's see how it does. And it handles well, but it's not the fastest of cars. Okay, this is interesting. Wide open, blowing. Now, whoever has constructed this course has done it by driving down the middle of the track and then putting down the gates. Now that means the AI will try and follow the blue line in the middle of the roads, where the faster line is to keep it tight on the corners. Really, when you're doing these, what you should do is do your layout and then go back through it and redo all your checkpoints. But while driving on the racing line, that gives the AI the best possible chance in these races. Because I can cut the corners, but they can't. Now, on to the actual aesthetics, it's very nice. Kind of reminds me a lot. It's got this old Quake 3. What was those? The Star Wars levels, Star Wars games that they made in the Quake 3 engine back in the day. Reminds me a lot of one of two of those. Back in the days when Raven Games actually did something that wasn't pants. So it's an interesting layout. It's got some nice visual touches. A couple of areas just a bit bland, could do with a bit fleshing out. So it's really hamstringed by the fact that the AI just can't compete. Unfortunately. Ooh, making a mess of that corner, aren't I? There we go. Interesting. Interesting. I think when you look at it compared to the other two, it needs a little bit of sprucing up, a bit of fine tuning. That could be quite good. Just sort of the other two are so well made. It was just going to knock anything for 6, I guess. No, it's all right. So that's our 3 event laps done and dusted. So now I need a green card. Do I have one with a standard tune? Because I've got a suspicion I put a silly tune on my one. Trying to set cars up for a race and was getting nowhere and just went a bit. Had a momentary lapse of reason and just did something silly with the car. Might have to do a quick bit of fettling. We'll have a look when I get back to the house. Okay. Car. Change car. It's. I can't remember the name of it. Filter for... Oh, cult cars, is it? No. It doesn't actually say on the thing what it's called, does it? Frog in a well. It's sprightly frog. I thought there were triumphs, but there's no triumphs in the game, is there? Oh, it's Austin Healey. Okay. And I have a standard one. Or do I go and... Let's modify that, because that car is just dreadful. I'm never going to use it for anything again. The things it's already all-wheel drive and has a somewhat over-the-top amount of performance. So first things first, let's paint it a different colour, so I can tell it apart from the other one.
Welcome back, Bob.
Paint the car. God, these old cars really had some horrible, horrible colours. I'll go yellow. Safety car. Okay, so if we're going to be doing jumps and stuff, I think a bit of sprucing up on the suspension is in order. Upgrades. We have customer. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I was like, damn, maybe somebody else's tune. How bizarre. Okay, so I want that. I want 1.4 turbo litre engine. We want brakes. And I want rally springs and dampers. Ooh. Let's get rally springs and dampers. Probably want... I think I've done some experimentation on this car at some point in the past. And we wanted to fly. So, next thing I want to do is better tyres. And... God, I've done a lot of experimentation on this car at some point. Okay. So we... I need to do, was it 5 jumps? That's an awful lot of jumps. Trying to think, where's the best place to do jumps? This car. Easier, just 5 stars. I have a counter on it for the counter. Okay, so this will be number 3. Probably should have changed the gearbox. Oh well, we'll do this. Hello there. Oh, I picked the right place to do that, didn't I? Okay, so treasure chest it's in the hole with the there. Actually, no, I don't want to go there, do I? I want to go around the other side. That there.
In 400 yards, turn right.
This is one of those odd little spots in the map. I took ages to find it. One of the last bonus boards I had to find was located here. Can't believe I missed it. Driven past it so many times and not seen the cave entrance. It was part of the original marketing when the game was released as well. Not like they didn't try and make it obvious. So that's the treasure chest. So that should be, other than wearing a suit, which I'm going to do later because it's kind of boring, should be everything for this week. So accolades. No. Accolades. What are we up to? We want danger signs. So we had do the thingy with the Ultima. Oh, it's a Hennessy Venom. I got to do up. Colina. Which one's the Colina? That's the one next to Cannonball, isn't it? Yeah, and I need to do 1,500 feet. In a Hennessy... Oh, hang on, I've got in the accolade, haven't I? We want... Where is it? Danger signs. And what's that? And then we need to do Cannonball and staging in 3 minutes. Okay. So I think I can combine that one with that one. First, let's do that one. So I want a Hennessy Venom GT. Hennessy Venom GT, and I've never tuned this car up. 1,200 brake horsepower. Probably never needed to tune it up. Okay, so we want to sort of head there. Oh, excuse me a second. Oh dear, excuse me. Okay.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I think the only time I've really used this car was Chevrolet Speed Zone when I originally did that for the first time I use this car. Its handling does tend to be a little bit twitchy. Pointing it in a straight line is okay. Going around corners, not so good.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Brakes are a bit naff as well. So these cars are completely stock. I've not done any tuning to this one at all. Let's see how far I can drive it before I go, no, this is horrible, let's tune it.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Whoops. Yeah. I'm thinking all-wheel drive for more uniform power delivery, wider tyres. Downforce, I think this one's got adjustable downforce. Remember? Some tyres on the back. That was this year's to put in a tweak car. We'll try doing the jump first off stuck. If that doesn't work, we'll come back and do some shopping. A few bits in it. Very raspy engine. Has this thing got a turbocharger on it? A turbocharger. Supercharger.
At the roundabout,
So yeah, there's an accolade about lanterns in this town at New Year. Now the thing is, there's 2 New Year events. I'm thinking, as I can't see lanterns everywhere, it must mean the other event. Can't do that accolade this time now. So there's 2 New Year accolades. One is for the lanterns in Guatemala, where the village town still behind us, and the other is for a bunch of lanterns which I believe you can find out in the desert near the Baja June event site. It's a legal suspicion that that's got to be for the other New Year event. Okay. That's our jump. Run up, it's just slow enough that all the traffic isn't getting in the way. Hello there, and welcome to the stream. You're just about to see me throw an expensive car off a hill and crash it. So what do I need to do for 3 stars here? We need 1,500 feet. Okay. Go to straight line.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
Ooh.
In 200 yards, turn left.
Okay. So let's try going a little bit further down the road, but I don't think this car in its form is going to be able to do the jump.
You have arrived at your destination.
No. Uh-oh, that went horribly wrong. Okay, I did get a few extra feet. Ideally you want to come off an angle to the right so you fall further down. But either way, I don't think that is going to do it. So let us go shop. Okay. Tuning and upgrades. Can we do? Okay, so it's not going to give me any options for upgrading the engine. Not much. Oh god, that's all it's going to do here. Full brake horsepower, pickable. Okay, it's kind of limiting. That's good. That's good. Let us see. Standard we are. Top speed 136 miles an hour. 17. 18. I wouldn't worry too much about those really poor top speeds for the moment. Will come out much of a muchness. So we're going to have to go with that as a gearbox. Let's go with a semi-slick. It's probably going to be better. So we've massively whopped up the power, made it a lot slower, apparently. Reduced the weight and improved the handling. Some of these high-end cars, the numbers don't work quite as well as you want. There you go. So the gearbox setup there is a bit now. And when we do this, how much does that give me? That gives me 273. Okay, so maybe one of those other gearboxes might have given me a bit more, but that should be enough. Did I want to do anything with the handling? I forgot about the handling. Aero. Aero that doesn't reduce speed is always a good thing. A lot of the aero fittings, the front bumpers, the rear wings, you put them on a car and you'll lose a good 10% of the speed. I may lose quite a bit of speed here, increasing the downforce, but if I need it, I have got that option now. And also we're putting so much power down at the back end, having a little bit more downforce should make it a bit more stable under acceleration. Again, we have got all-wheel drive as well, so you can balance the power output. so we want to go up there. Do like those Aston Martins, they sound great. And some white wood.
You have arrived at your destination.
I think that was a convincing ticking the box. So we needed 1,500 feet there, and those small changes certainly allowed it to be somewhat more neat. Oops! Thought there was a ramp there. So, for our next accolade, I want danger signs. We shall go. I'm going to do this one, which means using Ultima, and this one means doing two in a very short space of time. So, cars, change cars, Ultima. I haven't driven Ultima in ages. So. Give it a go. This one was originally set up for a sort of seasonal car event. My God, it's probably nearly a year ago, where you had to use this car to win a drag race. And on the stream, I couldn't do it. And in the end, I actually did a video. This one had me stumped for a while, but this car is pretty quick. And the problem we're going to have is it's useless off-road, and I'm going to have to drive on this jump site to a
Arrived at your destination.
I didn't do it, did I? Oh, how far do I need to go? 600. Yeah, we kind of took off a little bit too early there. Forgot about that little bump. It's only 600 feet.
Arrived at your destination.
There we go.
We should tell the Ultima people. That thing is a track weapon, but it goes pretty well.
So now I need to go here.
Airborne
So I
too.
need to,
In 100 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn left.
oops.
have arrived at your destination.
Okay, what just happened there? Normally you can jump into the arena. Or is it because they've got this Chinese New Year event on? You can't do this particular accolade. That's going to be annoying. Yeah. Okay. How far is it again? I think I've got to actually get in to get the distance. I have to get in the middle, like 900 feet. What I'm wondering is can I do a short jump? Too far again. So let us unexpected technical problems here.
You've arrived at your destination.
Well, if I can aim just a touch off to the right. I wonder. Even so, it's still. I'm not far up that road. Okay, let's give this one more go. See if I can find a hole. If not, I think this accolade is going to have to wait until after the Chinese New Year. And the arena has its usual set dress.
You've arrived at your destination.
Yeah. That's annoying. So just got the one more to do. Okay, so how long we got? I got a little while left. Let's do one of each. Speed zones. What we got left? Rocky Hills speed zone in a cult car. Okay, so which one's Rocky Hills? That's speeds. That one? No. Mountain Pass. Definitely not that one. Definitely not the festival one. Ah. Oh, it's this one, Rocky Hills. Okay. And we have to use a cult car. We have in a way cult cars that work off-road. Cult cars. Oh. Interesting choices there. So we've got this one that was in a video a few weeks back, which is very good off-road. I also have this one, which I did for a video, only to find out I'd picked the wrong car, and I never actually got around to using it. So, let's give that one a go. And I got it 3 stars, which is 70 miles an hour.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Okay, I'm looking at the other side.
Recalculating route. In 100 yards, turn sharp right.
Yeah, I'm annoyed about that danger sign.
In 200 yards, turn right.
Just seems like they've put big invisible walls up all the way around the arena. I guess they don't want people jumping on top of the dragons. It may scare them. Again, I have noticed that the drivers tend to be a bit touchy about stuff like that. You can't jump on top of any of the monuments in the game. Sort of cigarettes and stuff like that. They're all protected by invisible walls. There's a number of open spaces in that arena now because of the way it's laid out, because they didn't want you dropping into. Okay, so I think this is the start point. 70 miles an hour.
Arrived at your destination.
Almost. Oh, very close. There we go. Extensive corner cutting. Hopefully I'll get a chance to use this car in a video at some point, because that's not a bad tune. They're pretty handy for a B class. Okay, so that was a speed zone. A Trailblazer. What do we have on the Trailblazers? We have 3 stars at the Ganges Trailblazer in a Bugatti. Okay, that's interesting. Means I need an off-road Bugatti, because that's a jungle one. Trailblazers. Ganges is this one? No, that's La Marisma. Oh, okay then. Which Trailblazer is that then? Oh. Okay. Probably still want off-road. Oh. Do I have a Bugatti that I can throw away with a silly setup? Oh, they do appear to have two of these. A four-wheel drive, which is ideal. The Bugattis. Or do I tune one of those up? Actually, that's not standard. That car's normally D-class. Yeah, I've done a silly tune on it at some point. Let's go take it for a drive to see how that drives. I've got a sneak suspicion it was one of the race events, one of the dirt race events that I needed to do. And I ended up with this tune.
Arrived at your destination.
So let me just, I think the Ganges is 25 seconds for a 3-star. Yeah, 25 seconds. If you've ever seen my PR stunt videos, I do have quite a well-rehearsed route for this particular Trailblazer. And I think this car doesn't feel too bad. The thing is with that Trailblazer, there's a couple of times where you have to go proper off-road. And there are, what we say, undulating terrain sections. It will be somewhat challenging, but I don't know, this car may be up for it. Certainly be better than trashing a few million quid's worth of high performance car. Just the option I was contemplating a few moments ago. By comparison, these are relatively cheap. So this particular Trailblazer, one of the tricks to it is there's a couple of points on your journey that you need to sort of treadle your way through various features in the environment. As long as you can hit those, stand a good chance of getting a good speed, a good time. I'll run through it. Probably going to have to run through it a couple of times unless I'm really, really lucky.
Yards.
Let's just cut across the corner here, go towards my start point, just yonder. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the map. So we need to go from here, we want to head up to this hill, from there we come back down. And we want, there's got this wooded area here. I think there's a crash barrier starts about there. You need to be just to the right of that. There's a gap in the bushes, which if you hit right will bring you through to this road, allowing you to miss a few buildings in here, or if you're very lucky, drive through some of the buildings. Then you cut across this field. Don't follow the road. Following the road means you've got these two sharp corners. It's more natural to come across this field, then onto the bridge. And then that will take you towards the end gate, which we can't see. Can I pull back? Nope, I've taken us the wrong way. Oh, okay, so yeah, so it's from here, then down to here. That's where the crash barrier is, sorry. That brings you onto this road, then across this field, it's in that corner, which then brings you onto here, and then you can skip across this bit and up to the end gate. So let us try that. And we need to do it in 25 seconds. First thing to do is go through here and then head left round this group of trees. So maybe a little gap.
You've arrived at your destination.
Okay, a lone tree on the horizon, the little one. That's where I'm now aiming. Okay, I now want to come through here. And into the barrier.
Hey, come on, no fair. Who isn't going to put up a time like that in a Bugatti?
That I got in there by the skin of my teeth. I could probably save the second or so off it. Might be a lot easier if you use one of the more expensive cars and put a rally setup on it. But that's pretty much the route you want to take. Okay. So that was Trailblazer and can't do the danger sign. So Drift Zone. What we got on the Drift Zone? Now, one of these drift zones was, being as we started this with Matt Field's car, his other car's in here. This one earned 3 stars from the Hillside Drift Zone in the Formula Drift 777 Nissan. That so we started on Matt's cars. Let's finish in Matt's cars. I ticked everything on and turned ticking everything off. The Hillside, I think, is the one at on the west coast. Yeah, that one. And cars, change cars. Formula Drift. And that one. Okay.
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left.
I don't recall driving this one before, so excuse me while I get the hang of it. You can see when I swapped it to the red. The red is much
Turn
better.
left.
Much better manners. I need to do 3 stars. Whoa, what is 3 stars on this drift zone? Don't think it's that high if memory serves me right. 130, okay. That. Oops. Should be doable. Less traffic. Some drift cars just get right at home. I don't think this is one of them for me. Feel for transition. I find a lot of these cars are quite good at the higher speeds. It's when you have to slow down and negotiate a few corners. The back end can tend to run wide. It's one of the reasons I prefer the little Nissans, is because they've got relatively short wheelbase, makes them a lot more controllable in tight corners. So when you're doing things like the PR stunts, make it somewhat easier. We're having a look at the next season. I'm in an iron about which way to vote. Definitely have to go for the
At
Japanese.
the roundabout, take the first exit.
Season I've not done before, so it's like, yeah, let's have a look at that one, see what we've got to offer. Hopefully get some new cars. Oh, there's something else as well. It's there's 2 badges you can get this month. What are they? There we go, these 2. So get the Onyx 6 and you get that badge, and play Horizon 5 during the storm season and you get that one. The storm season I think is week 3. So we're week 1 at the moment. Make sure you're playing land.
In
2
400
more
yards,
badges.
turn left. Turn left.
Okay.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Just looking at where the sat nav is trying to take me. I'm afraid I'm going to ignore you again. Oh.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oops. Well, I made a mess of it there.
I want to say something smart and interesting about the Drift 240 SX, but I can't right now because that was just sick.
Okay, that could have been tidier, but ticked another one off the list. Actually, that went a bit quicker than I was expecting, so I think one more accolade. Where are the accolades gone? I've lost them. Have I got any accolades I can win a prize? Finish the evening on some goodies. Nothing there. I think I've already gone through and unlocked all the interesting stuff. It's just the actual accolades themselves now. Speed zones, what we got on the speed zone? Yeah. Do we have anything down this end of the map? Festival speed zone in the Jesco. Actually, or can we use this car and do another? Let's use this car and do another drift zone. If I can. Or is it not going to give me any options for those? It's not going to give me any options. Other than doing Rancheria, that's a dirt drift road, isn't it? Ah. And Gringo, which one Gringo? Okay. I pinned it, didn't I? Rancheria drift zone is that one. Oh, right, good. That's that one. That's only 60. What's that one? Was 30. Okay, I want to go there. It's quite a long drive between the two.
In 400 yards, turn right.
I'm not sure how this one's going to do off-road.
Turn right.
Off-road drift zones, something like going for the little Nissan there. If you like drift cars and that type of thing, I highly recommend looking at Matt Field's videos. He's got a channel, a YouTube channel. He goes into the building of his cars. Quite interesting stuff. Now, one thing I thought was odd is, say, he's got a Corvette which he's rebuilt that was flood damaged. Now, the Wikipedia for this game says the car that we started the evening in was the flood damaged one. But I'm pretty sure that's a C6, whereas the flood damaged one he rebuilds in his videos
400 yards,
is a C8.
turn left.
It does look somewhat grotty. When it started it looked somewhat grotty.
Turn left.
Okay, so
You have arrived at your destination.
put that marker down there. It's probably going to cancel its
Turn
second
around
start this
when
run.
it is safe to do so. You have arrived at your destination. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Okay.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Probably going to be a bit of a longer run in to get a bit more momentum up. But should be alright. I think I said it was 60 for this, didn't I?
That was wicked! Now you can help me convince Horizon. What we need is drift zones between drift zones.
Well, that's a few accolades there. Ticked off the list there. It's just a shame about that danger sign one. Oh well, I guess I'll have to revisit that another time. So, what have we picked up here? I've got one for creative. What was that? Create and publish 20 different Event Lab blueprints with Event Lab. Oh, okay then. I guess be a little chat thingy. Which I've never actually used. Okay, I think I've got no more accolades. What have we got on the festival playlist? We've won a Hyundai Kona 22. Can't say I've ever heard of that. It's like a generic SUV clone. And a backstage pass. And what we got here? Ionic 22. So that gets me the first of those two badges. And I have to get the MG3. I think it's quite a useful little car. If that's the one that was in the Rivals this week, that was kind of nice. Just check that. Which one was it? I know there's an MG in there. Oh, you can't see it, so it's marked it all up as complete. No, it's a different MG. It's that one. Yeah, I thought that, whatever that one is, I thought that was quite nice. So we've got a couple of little bits and pieces there. What we got next week? We have Lincoln Co. 02 HB. Kind of useful. It would be racing Lexus LFA. Yeah, they're not bad looking cars. A couple of Event Labs. Ugh, switchbacks. Always challenging, that one. And the other ones are relatively straightforward. Okay, cool. 2 new cars. Oh, and that gives us the first of those 2 badges. Nice. So, we have lots of wheel spins and super wheel spins. So let's see what we've won this week. Look, 18. Oh my god, I didn't realise I've knocked up that many. Okay. Still chasing more and more credits for my Mercedes-Benz fund. 4,000 is going to help. I need big numbers if I'm going to get the Mercedes-Benz. Is it 144? Yeah, 144 million I need. Or I need a lucky wheel spin. Oh, give me some yellow boxes. Ugh. Particularly horrible Maserati. Don't like those. Don't like those at all. I was being really stingy with the credits. Ugh. Just give me little numbers. I don't like little numbers. God. Barely covered the cost of my car tuning this week. Oh, don't give me the Jeep. I don't want another Jeep. Although that one's actually quite useful. If you unlock the whole of the upgrade tree on that one, you get a free car. Can't remember which car it is it unlocks, but I know it unlocks a car. A Bel Air 57. Oh, thank you. Come on. Okay, that's a little bit better. What am I up to? 65. I'm never going to be able to afford this Mercedes before I start playing the next game. Oh. quickly pop here. Mercedes-Benz. That's the car I need. And there's silly money. Silly money. Everything else in here I own. Other than that one, which is silly money. Oh, and the cars in the DLC pack, because I won't buy those. I won't buy the DLC packs. I mean, what they want for some of them is just a little bit silly, giving me age again. So, Super Wheel spins. Let's see if it's going to be nice to me. Give me a Mercedes. No, it's been stingy with the credits again. Okay, that's slightly better. Yeah. I'll take it. Go on, give me a free car. Oh, disappointing. Oh well, I suppose I've got one more. Am I going to get anything nice on this one? A Porsche Taycan S. Porsche Taycans, you know, they're like coat hangers. You have more than two in your garage and that's it. They start breeding. I think I've got 3 or 4 now. That's after I've sold or given away or just disposed of many. And an Nissan GTSR 87. I think I have one of the Nissans, yes. Ho-hum. Oh well, no Mercedes this week. Well, thank you very much for joining me. Please like and subscribe if that's your thing. And maybe I'll see you for the next one. Cheers.